Piss.
Piss.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Forward!
Actually, wait. I'm gonna go son of a stick.
Piss.
I mean, I will
Mission
try and
begins in
calm
30
down.
seconds.
I'm the pyro.
Go
I'll
son
try
of
to,
a stick.
like, I'll leave some people. So you can sit on this.
Alrighty.
Attack!
Oh, what are you guys fighting for?
Let's waste them!
Why is
Mission
there
begins in 10 seconds.
I don't think they have an engineer.
5, 4,
Oh, I hear an NG.
2,
You hear one?
1. Defend our cause.
Good headphone.
Push, cream puffs! Moving!
Yeah,
How's everyone doing? The freaking clock stopped!
Where are you? Guys, I found Mario! Guys, come here, look! I found Mario! Look! Guys,
now I can.
I do not see a cart moving, ladies!
I got shot through a wall. What?
Boys, can you...
5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
I'm moving in.
Woohoo! You are all weak. You are all bleeders.
The bomb is nearing our checkpoint.
Ladies, let's get this cart moving. Why is that cart not moving? Killed in the sentry. Why is that cart stopped, Max?
The cart is nearing a checkpoint.
Push, you apple blossoms! Ah, my head smells delicious!
Congratulations. We have been awarded additional time.
No, they're not.
I do not see the cart moving, ladies!
They're still in it.
I totally took your kill.
Alright, boys, just almost there. It's your job.
The payload is nearing a tune point.
Dude, how have they not
Okay.
killed anyone?
Additional time has been awarded.
Who's got the cards?
Like these cunts.
This map ain't big enough for the two of us. Let's stop this before you get Each and every one of you will be sent home to your mama in a box! Last one alive, lock the door! Why?
We won, babe.
Alright guys, our turn to push the cards. We got this.
Hoochies.
What? Round 2.
Hoochies.
We got this, guys. It's
Oh, I did it, dude! Oh my god, Azure did that! Azure said that! I did.
Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Dispenser going up.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the cart!
Get to the cart! Building a... Erecting a dispenser. Sentry down! Sentry down!
I'm gonna pull right there.
Dispenser going up.
Baby. Almost there.
Sentry going up. How's everyone going? Give them hell, boys! Fire! Fire! Building the sentry. Sentry down!
So, this was my VR's actual last area where it stopped working. This is the moment where my virtual desktop crashed and my VR's frames were starting to be, like, it just started to be, like, absolutely absurd. I was getting at least 10 to 5 frames a second inside the VR Oculus Home. And even when I tried to launch anything, those applications would crash and my VR headset would literally just start spazzing out, and it was just it wasn't working whatsoever in my favor, and I'd be lucky to even launch anything at this point. And I think when it comes down to that point, I was extremely upset. Like, VR was my whole world. Starting from like ages ago when I got my first VR headset, which was the PSVR, back in like 2020. And 2019 Christmas is when I actually got it. And I started my VR journey through the PlayStation games, and then I came on to the Quest 2 about maybe a year or 2 or 3 later. I think it was 2 years later. Because I remember buying the VR headset, the Quest 2, when they brought the Quest 2 back from the product pullback due to the face piece on it was irritating a lot of people, a lot of their faces, and that started. I had Quest 2 ever since then. And it has lasted me so long. And I don't even know how many hours I've spent on VR in general. Definitely more than 5,000. Because collectively, altogether, I've spent at least 5,000, almost 5,000 hours, at least I think, on VR chat alone. And I'm just collectively saying between the Quest 2 VR chat and the PC VR chat. In PC VR chat, I have a total of 2,000 hours, just above 2,000 hours on VR chat. I've spent so much time on that game. And reason why is because it felt like VR chat was like the place I actually spent most of my time in. I never really joined public worlds. I always kept to myself, and private worlds was either sitting in the old movie and chill up to Popcorn Palace, and I was always watching movies, anime, or I was just sitting in worlds by myself and kind of just thinking. VR chat was a calming place for me. And then when I started playing TFVR, when I actually found out it existed back in like 2022, somewhere in there. I don't know when I actually found out the mod existed. When I found out it existed, I wanted to play it. I instantly reached into my empty pockets and I grabbed the money I needed for the game, and I started playing on a quest. And after a few, maybe a week or so of playing it, I don't know how long I was playing it until I realized they had a Discord server. I had joined the Discord server, and this is the exact actual date I had joined the Discord server, and I just kept playing TFVR ever since then. I don't know how many hours I have on it, but on Steam I have a total of one. The hours I'm just gonna put it on screen. This is my contractor hours, and I exclusively only played TFVR. I don't play any other type of mod except for probably maybe like a few hours of like COD Zombies or something else. It was always TFVR, and this is actually probably one of the top games I've spent the most time on for VR wise. Definitely outranks a few other things, but it doesn't outrank a few other games, especially a game on PlayStation I used to play, which back in the day, Rec Room was actually a decent game. Back like in 2020, this Rec Room had a great community. It had a great actual like environment, and it wasn't terrible. I don't know how it is today. Probably better, probably worse. A lot of updates have went into Rec Room, so I don't know anything about it. I kind of just stopped playing Rec Room when I left TFVR. Not TFVR, PSVR. But VR was practically my second home. Like the main home that I actually enjoyed my time on. And it was always a place that I could just go on and just, like, if I wanted to escape, if I didn't want to be around anything stressful, and that was my entire life. My entire IRL life was honestly depressing to me. I was constantly depressed. And VR was like that escape to kind of fix that depression. Because I could actually go in a world that was calming, had a calming atmosphere, and it always made me be able to think about the ideas that I wanted to do for YouTube, but I never actually executed the ideas because I was, of course, low morale. But the motivation I had to make my first TFVR video was when they were going to shut it down due to the fear of a Valve shutdown. Pretty much Valve pulling up lawyers up on the devs of TFVR, and I knew that I wanted to get in and play like at least one last match, and I did. Get to play Sniper for the final time, the one class I felt so connected to. And from that point on, when TFVR was coming back, I was super excited to do another video, and I did another video. I wanted to continue doing content for this. I wanted to do kind of like a meme slash montage edit kind of thing. I ended up not doing that because I didn't have the assets or memes to do so, because I didn't know what memes were perfect. You had to find the right memes for these videos, and nowadays I don't know actually most memes. I only know old day COD memes, and it was just always kind of an issue to me. I never really focused on memes nowadays because everything was just brain rot. I didn't want to kind of put my brain on a scale or just have it to be just absolutely retarded. Of course, I am retarded, so that kind of cancels it out, you know? But what am I going to do from now? Because what I could say is I had a dream. And TFVR was one of those main goals that I had to continue those dreams. And it just... I don't have it anymore. Now, to explain what my goals are now, and to kind of explain the situation of how long it'll be for me to get a new VR headset, like a VR headset. How long it will be for me to continue making TFVR content. And that's not certain for me. I don't really make any money. And that's like the big thing that has put an entire halt into my situation with not having a VR headset and everything. Due to a lot of mental problems, anxiety, bunch of stress, I actually have been... It's been extremely hard for me to even get a job. And I sort of have one now. And this job doesn't pay much. Due to the... Of course, what I'm talking about is Twitch. And you're probably wondering, how is Twitch a job for you? Now, to explain kind of why it's a job is because I had actually made affiliate on Twitch, and I've been streaming since for about a month now, maybe around a month, close to a month, somewhere around there. I actually don't know when I started streaming, but I started streaming on Twitch, and now I make ad revenue. So this was actually my first ever income, which the more I think about it, streaming doesn't fit me, but you know, I wanna do streaming, and I don't have enough support for me to actually make a decent amount of money, like a little bit more money that I actually need. And to kind of put it into perspective, I'm actually letting you guys know, because I actually, at the end of my Legendary Tales first episode, the first episode for that, I actually told you guys I was streaming on Twitch. I never said I was affiliate because I wasn't affiliate at the time. And over the course of time, I became affiliate thanks to my friends who would always tune into my streams and just sit there and watch it. Like, they just sat there and watched my streams. It was actually really nice. I had finally had something. I finally had something to kind of push my motivation forward. And streaming was that motivation. And sorry, I'm having a very hard time thinking. This is actually a reoccurring problem. But I'd say... I'm telling you guys now, like this now, because I have a chance to get a VR headset again. And that chance is through Twitch. And I'm debating on uploading VODs, but I need to know your guys' opinions in the description of what I should do now. because Twitch is my only income, and getting a job is practically, it's too stressful for my for the levels that I'm at right now. Like, having a long-term depression isn't great. So I want I want some advice in the comment section. Like, what should I do from now? Like, should I continue working on YouTube and hopefully I make it to the point where I can actually, you know, make something? Which the only part like that would be is if I reached, you know, 1,000 subs and became monetized. That's super far away. But I just need advice. If you guys can give me some, that would be amazing. But I don't want to bother you guys anymore. You guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys on Twitch or on my next upload. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.